Johnny here, and I want to go over pentatonic scales and show you how pentatonic scales can be a great utility scale, like a total go-to scale that will actually help you visualize and map out the fretboard pretty quickly and easily.
So let's start with an A minor pentatonic starting on the 5th fret of the low E string. And this is the way you'd usually first learn an A minor pentatonic. You'd start with your index finger on the root note, and in this case it's an A, and we'd go stretch our pinky out 3 frets to get to the 8th fret, and then we go up to the next string and go index finger on the 5th fret and ring finger on the 7th fret, and then go up to the next string and do the same thing, index finger on the 5th fret and ring finger on the 7th fret. And then in this same position we can reach that second note we played with our pinky, and it repeats up here, so we can reach that, and the third note we played with our index finger, we can reach that up here. If so, we can reach all those notes while still staying in the same position. So that's cute. You can have some fun with that, but to make it really useful, we have to get it mapped out on the fretboard a little more, and it's not that hard because there's only 5 notes to keep track of. And if it's an A minor pentatonic, then there are only 2 lower notes. There's just this G and the open E string. And if we go up 2 octaves, then it looks like this. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4. And right here, we're only trying to span 3 frets, so I'm just going to go ahead and just use my pinky instead of my ring finger, just because it's a little easier to do. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then shift up with my index finger to start over. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to shift up to my index finger again. 5, 1. And then coming back down, I'm going to go 1, 5, and then shift down to my pinky, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then I'm going to shift back down to my pinky again and go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, and the 4th note is that low E string. So there are a bunch of different ways to play it, but that right there is a pretty handy, useful fingering pattern to use. So now, if we take the notes from an A minor pentatonic scale and we start up here on the 8th fret on a C, and we play from C to C, then we'll get a C major pentatonic. And we'd usually play this starting with our middle finger, and then go up 2 frets to our pinky, and then up to the next string with our index finger. In this case it's on the 7th fret, and then stretch up to the 10th fret with your pinky, and then up to the next string and do the same thing. Go index finger on the 7th fret and pinky on the 10th fret. And with this scale pattern, we can reach the second note that we played with our pinky up here in the octave above, and the third note we played with our index finger up here. So we can reach those and staying in the same position. And that's a C major pentatonic. And the C major pentatonic shares the same notes with an A minor pentatonic. It's relative minor.